Welcome, low ego action heroes. I'm Debbie Levitt from DeltaCX.com, a full service CX and UX agency. A question I get a lot is, hey Deb, which is better for UX work, Figma or Sketch or Adobe XD? And my answer to that is, whatever you can use to get your job done. Some people prefer Sketch, some prefer Figma, some prefer Adobe XD, some prefer something else. And I've noticed that every 3 or so years, somebody tends to be the popular one, the one riding the wave the highest. And right now, as I'm recording this in January 2021, that seems to be Figma. But before that, it was Sketch. Everybody dropped everything they were using to use Sketch. Before Sketch, it was OmniGraffle. Everybody dropped everything they were doing to use OmniGraffle. You stopped using what we were using before that? Illustrator. What were you using before that? Photoshop. Some people were using InDesign. So I found that every few years, somebody else is the hot flavor of the month, and everybody will switch to that one. Ultimately, whatever helps you get your work done efficiently, well, completely, realistically, that's what I'm for. And when I say realistic, I don't mean with the highest amount of visual design or typography and color. I mean so that it's most realistic when we go to test it with our real or potential customers. So I would say, whatever it is the flavor of the month, you can certainly learn that, but also notice that all this time, Axure is still with us. It was not the flavor of the month. It's always there, sometimes a little bit in the background, but it is my preferred tool, not sponsored, and I use it for everything. I don't use Sketch because I'm on Windows, and I'm also not a visual designer. I don't use Figma because I tend to not use cloud-only browser-based systems because I used to be flying around a lot, and it was hard to use those on planes. And we also get a lot of power outages where I live, and using something browser-based didn't make sense for me. So these are two tools that I personally don't use very much, but I know they're popular. If someone made me use them, I guess I would. But ultimately, use what works best for you or keep following the trends. I have no horse in the race. I hope that helped. Hooray! So won't you please subscribe here on the YouTube channel and usability test that bell and ring it. You can also empathize with the like button and let the algorithm know this was pretty good. Please join our Slack channel, which is completely free. And of course, we have an optional tip jar. Thanks, and see you in the next video.